Can you beat Assassin's Creed Shadows using only a Tanto? Welcome to the first challenge run on this channel. I'm Lucen and this is Lost in Animus. Here are the rules. Rule number 1. Only Tantos are allowed. Obvious from the title and the thumbnail. Number 2. No assassinations and no stealth kills. Rule number 3. Since Nave is the only one who can wield the Tanto, Yasuke is banned. Rule number 4. No tools are allowed. Rule number 5. Only Tanto abilities are allowed. Alright, so let's dive in. You can't get a Tanto until after both tutorials. So the real run starts in Izumi Setsu. I picked up a common Tanto from the gear vendor in Setsu. Level 4, nothing crazy, but it does come with bleed, which is nice. The first Shinbaku boss you see in the tutorial, the Onryo Samurai, doesn't count. No Tanto yet. So the first real target is Wada Kotake. But before him, I had to deal with his guard dog, Executioner Shindo Hiroshi. This was my first real fight with the Tanto, and it was kinda rough. I kept swinging and missing, missed the Jiraiden completely, and died a couple of times. But once I lured him out alone, the fight clicked. Landed some posture attacks and down he went. Now since I can use only Tantos, my general strategy for ritual missions was simple. Run in, grab the thing, and run the hell out. Souls logic works here too. Anyway, on to Kotake. After clearing his snipers, aka Teppo and archers, I faced him head on. His bodyguard rushed me at first, then just stood there watching like a paid spectator. Kotake himself didn't put up much of a fight. A few rage swings later, he was down. With Kotake gone, next up was Wakasa, the golden Teppo. Normally, you can chase her at her own home with her own gun, but that would break the rules. So I had to take the long route and face her in the Osaka castle. Snuck my way in and scaled the tower to face Wakasa. The fight was nothing much to talk about. After some blind swings and badly timed dodges, Wakasa is dead. Two Shinbakus down and I'm off to Kyoto to challenge the legend himself, Oda Nobunaga. The whole area is filled with crowd. After some sneaking around, it's time for the dance with the legendary warlord. This fight is awesome. The burning room makes the atmosphere insane. His attacks are easy to read, but as the fight goes on, the room burns more. After some time, the roof will be falling apart, and it will be on fire, like burning planks. There will be a hint kind of thing warning you before it falls, so just dodge and you will be fine. Still botched a couple of dodges, and the burning plank falls. But still with a weak point attack, I closed it up. Nobunaga, defeated by a Tanto, takes his own life to preserve his honor. After that, I wanted to get the Scarlet Fate Tanto. It's one of the best Tantos in the game, use it right and you don't need another weapon. I have been using Shinobi's Fury from Wakasa till then. But the Scarlet Fate is locked in a legendary chest at Shadusuyama Coffin, somewhere around here, way up in northwest Tamba. So it's time for a cross map horse ride. On the way, I face Genajo, a yet to turn friendly ally. Boy got some pretty flashy moves, bombs and unblockables, but nothing a few well-timed dodges couldn't handle. Finally, the Churchiyama coffin. It's basically a parkour dungeon. Climb, jump, and swing your way through. Just a simple maze to complete to get my hands on an amazing weapon. And there it is, the Scarlet Fate. Currently at level 11 now, numbers look good enough. With the Scarlet Fate in my hands, time to go to the Twisted Tree missions. Kakashi family, beware. A madman with a Tanto is coming for you. First up, Brother Taro. With Brother Shiro, that's Tura. Forgot that I could have spared the sister. Well, anyways, that's 3 down. Daddy Takahashi, you are next. Oh yeah, what an amazing camera angle. Get out of here, huge crybaby. Down to the last 2 siblings, they are waiting to settle the score. Time to send them right back to the dead. Lure one out, kill them. And that's the last of the family. With that, this twisted family drama is done for. Time to get back to the Shinbakfus. He says, Sadoki, you're next. With all these rules, I had to fight off Sadoki's guards one by one, which was pretty boring. Finally, let's fight you, coward. You're going down now. Yeah, just when you think it's going to get easy. God damn it, man performs flurry attacks like his pants are on fire. And that's dead. So it looks like he doesn't scratch like a cat when out of his range. That's good. Nope, nothing good out of it. I got frustrated and did what I had to do. I spammed the escape strike attacks like my pants were on fire. Anyways, after countless escape strikes, he says Sadoki, Ghost. I hate escape strikes now. Before going on to the next target, I wanted to make the Scarlet Fate better, so it's time to add the second engraving to it, and with not much better options, I went for weak point attacks making enemies vulnerable for a second time. Honestly, it's nice. On to the next Shinbakfun, Akechi Kagemitsu. Part of the ambushes on the Seta bridge. And after Yasuke defeats the bodyguard, time to face the Naginata. Just went around using escape strikes to win a fight, and for fuck's sake can't time a dodge fight. Pathetic. Escape strikes for the win again. Anyways, after not as much of a boring fight, Akechi Kagemitsu falls. 5 of 12 Shinbakfus down, let's go. Only one fight in the Radio Oichi arc against this drunken samurai. With the second engraving letting us perform second weak point attack, with decent mastery in adrenaline boost and some equip supporting that, you can literally spam Shadow Piercer ability like crazy. On to Lady Oichi, this is the closest we are gonna get for a fight. Whatever we choose, Oichi survives. It's between wounding Kuma or walking away. I would rather walk away. It's time to eliminate the Godai Shinobis. 5 targets, each repping an element. First one to die is Godaya Fort. Next one up is Godaya Fire. Going after Void as its third target. Before going after the remaining two Godai Shinobis, decided to take on the next Shinbaku target, Ukita Navi. A pain in the ass is what he is. Spams Shinobis like he got a Shinobi housing board on his ass. What's the solution? Spam, spam, spamming. Spam light attacks like hell, and he won't have enough time to spawn his Shinobis. Spam, spam, spammy, stab, stab, stabby, slice, slice, slicey. Down goes Ukita Navi. Back to the Godai Shinobis, Godai of N is up next. Finally, the last target of Godai Shinobi, Godai of Earth. And with that, the Godai Shinobis are eliminated. Going after the corrupt Daikon. First up is the Soil Merchant. On to the Spot Hunter. After killing this Sword Hunter, I took a little detour and went against my next Shinbaku target, the Ox. After the longest game of hide and kill, finally eliminated all the guards around the Ox one by one. Damn it, I'm really missing still killing everyone right. Just when I thought everything was going smooth, well, there goes 99% of my health. Alright, new challenge. Beat the Ox without taking any more hits. One thing I would say boring with the Tanto is, after a certain period of time, everything becomes easy. For example, with the engraving I got and equipped supporting adrenaline gain, I never ran out of adrenaline chunks. With the Shadow Piercer ability recharging in few seconds, one can literally spam it to win any fight. And done. With the Ox dead, it's time to get back to the corrected Daikon. 3 dead and 3 remaining. Hedonist, I'm coming for you. To remain, the Connoisseur is up next. Let's finish up the final target, the Concubine. And with that, the corrupted Daikon is eliminated. The next Shinbaku target, Jokonokyu. Why fight when you can just run through? Hello priest, ready to die? I actually ran past the messenger, a member from the Kurai IQ group, as I was running after this guy. Should go after them shortly. That is a very useless ability. Tried it a couple of times in various situations, don't really think it's worth it. Shadow Barrage is far better for this job. And with that, Joe Kanokyo is dead. On to the Pirate Alliance missions now. First to die is Hitch. Next one up is Lupacruz. Dude didn't fire his gun once in the entire damn fight. Little Kappa. Seriously, man? Little? This guy is far from little. Pat Sanan recruited one Yuri. With that, the Pirate Alliance is dismantled. To the next Shinbaku target, Takeda Motaki. As I was saying before, the abilities and quick adrenaline gain make the game a lot easier. I think I should do a run without using any abilities. Tell me in the comments if you would like to see me. And down goes Takeda Motaki. Only Michude remains. But before that, I got one more group to dismantle, the Kurai AQ. Looks like Kurai AQ means the Dark Arc group. Well, it's time to rip them apart. That's one down. Second encounter with the messenger and he fails to kill me. Again. Third one to die is the blacksmith agent. Tutsui agent falls next. One last target, the Akiyama agent, and the Dark Arc group is now dead. Finally, one final push for the final fight in the Shinbaku War, Akechi Michude. Yasuke destroys the armor and time for Nabe to get a revenge. About eliminating multiple gods in a boss area, like with Issei Sadoki or with the orcs, I thought without stealth kills it will be a lot tougher. It actually is not. Instead, it's just plain boring. All you gotta do is kill a god, go to a high place, hide till they lose visibility. After a few seconds, as the group of gods separate, drop down and kill one, go back up and repeat. First, it felt a bit urgent. I don't know, like maybe they need to finish them quickly. But after a few dead gods, it just bores the fuck out of a man. I have to be honest, I thought this run would be a lot harder. Still had fun though. And down goes Akechi Michude. Technically, one more Shinbaku remaining. Before that, one more fight I want to finish. I have to finish Nave's story for that. Who the fuck is this guy? I don't remember facing him during my previous playthrough. I am pathetically under level and I am doing next to nothing damage. Going to be a long fight, isn't it? Oh, for fuck's sake, this guy is healing mid-fight. Once again, Shadow Piercer saves the day. Anyways, after the longest fight of the run, but still much better than me, Yamabushi is dead. So it looks like I have missed something, cause still no information about his organization. No choice but to spare the ousted shogun, Kawa not brave enough to die for his own cause. And with that, the Shinbaku is now done for. Finally, the last fight of this run, Hattori Anso. How many of you guys actually grew up watching Ninja Hattori? Man, I loved that cartoon. Used to watch it after school. When I first saw Hattori during Nave's flashback, I fucking lost it. It was awesome. I suddenly went years back to my childhood. Was very nostalgic. If you had watched Ninja Hattori in your childhood, drop a comment below on what your reaction was when you saw him in the game. With Hattori defeated, this run comes to an end. But before I wrap this up, I just want to be real with you guys for a second. I actually missed a few side missions in this run. Things like the Gensaburo soldiers, the Kabukimono, and a couple of others. This was my first challenge run, and honestly, I didn't even know these missions existed until after I finished the run. So, yeah, my bad there. I'm also on a very tight schedule right now, but I'll definitely be doing more refined runs in the future now that I know better. If you enjoyed this run, drop a like, maybe subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you'd like me to go back and take on those missed missions in another video. Thanks for watching. Loosen out.